players! It's time! Pen God! Reclaim this throne!
I had enough of these Feedsmith yugioh decks.
By themselves? I always thought they were missing something. So I decided to take my YCS winning deck, which by the way...
What you saying? What you saying, huh? Oh, yeah! That's what I'm...
That's right! I took my YCS winning deck and I added pendulum cards to it. Let's see how it goes and rated. So welcome back to the video. Today's video, we're gonna destroy everybody with Pendulum Rising Feedsmith. And I'm telling you it works amazing. I'm gonna say exactly how, why. Before I got water all over my computer. I don't care, because I'm gonna drink it like I drink my opponent's tears.
It's time!
Let's go together.
Woo! Woo!
In this video, I want everyone, before we continue, to set a moment of silence. I want you to go down in the comments below. I want you to like the video as you guys go down. I want you guys to comment below that you want to see more pendulum. Because when I see more pen, please, enters my soul, like gives me power, and I begin to power up like Goku, and I create more pendulum content and more genius ideas. So I want you guys to comment down below what videos on pendulum you guys want to see next. And I was blessing myself because I'm the GOAT. Also, because it's Boxing Week, make sure to check out down below. Every single playmat ever created on the Trif Gaming website is back for the holidays. Merry Christmas to all of you pendulum players. Now, let's go into the video. This is the deck list. Now, for all the 40 card loser old grandpas,
We'll begin by... Oops. Did you see that jerk?
40 cards a myth. As long as you're playing a high amount of defensive cards, you can play whatever the fuck number you want. You can play 100 if you want. As long as there's a high number of defensive cards and a high number of starters. Luckily, this deck has 30 starters. Literally, the top 3 rows are all 30 starters with 25 defensive cards. Pretty good to me. I like a deck with 30 fucking starters and 25 hand traps, 25 defensive cards. Don't you agree? Let's go. So the point of this deck is any of these 11, so not Lizard Draw, that's actually not a starter, so 29 starters. Any of these 11 equal full pendulum combo that I'm trying to, it completes the 2 scales, full pen combo with more pushes as well. And a monster on board to make Beyond the Pendulum with. That's the game plan. So when we're going first and we activate Prodigy Wakahashi, do you want to know what happens? Your opponent needs to stop it. If they don't stop it, do you want to know what happens after that? You go Joker. If they don't stop that, you want to know what happens after that? You win the game. If they do stop it, you just stop 2 hand traps, and then you just go ahead and summon your Engraver, summon your Bonfire X, you go ahead and play your other deck. That's the point of the deck. And with cards like Fenrir and Bestials and Nibiru that put themselves on the board and Phantasm in the side for free, when you're able to start your turn with a free, like let's say a Magnemite or something like that, or like a Fenrir, and then you go into Joker, and then your opponent's like, it has to deal with the Fenrir, they have to deal with the Joker, then you just go into Closed Moon, or you go into Beyond the Pendulum. That applies so much pressure on your opponent going second that they almost need to stop it. As you're gonna see in these videos, you guys saw in the other replay I did, it's a legitimately viable deck because it's not like old pendulums where it's like, oh, I need 5 cards in my hand, I'm gonna need 2 of them to be scales, maybe one of them's a +1. Oh my god, I have 6 cards, I'm gonna pendulum 2 of them. That's hella ugly. That's 2008 Yu-Gi-Oh, 2018 Pen Yu-Gi-Oh. This is 2025 YCS Champion Yu-Gi-Oh, where each pen card we have is a 1 card full scale plus something, and they're a push that your opponent must stop. It's some of the strongest pushes in the game, including Wakahashi. Then you're gonna think, oh, what about the bricks, bro? They're not bricks. Big Benkai is just a scale in the deck. Booster is just level 4 in the deck that you're gonna pen summon. It doesn't matter. And we're able to also play Eccentric because now you're able to go Engraver or Track to search Eccentric to be a scale if you need it. So it's something to keep in mind as well, where it's going in and out Eccentric in the main. I'm pretty sure it needs to be mained because when you're able to Eccentric and have the Super V Samurais, the Perform Pals, the full scales, all your plays resolve. And whether you're starting your turn with Ice, whether you're starting your turn with Monkey, whether you're starting your turn with Wakahashi, whether it's with Engraver, with Track, with Rises, with Fenrirs, with Bestials, it just applies so much pressure while still playing 25 defensive cards. So it's almost just a full YCS version of my winning deck, but just increases the amount of defensive cards, increases the amount of starters, and the starters are fucking pen cards. And giving more options to the extra deck, we're able to go beyond into beyond the pendulum into exceed the pendulum into access code, which gives a whole nother level to this deck going second. That's the deck profile. Now let's get to the duel. Also, my beard is cooler than yours. Straight to the duel, baby. 2025 Egypt champion against 2024 YCS champion. Let's see who will win. Going second, this is our hand. Now, this is a hand where this almost made me rethink some parts of the deck. Well, I want you guys to pay close attention to how this duel is because it's an incredible duel. We're gonna Ash the Requiem here, and he's gonna go into a duo. We're gonna Ogre the duo drive. He's still gonna end on Detonator, Ogre, and Ash. Now, obviously, it's very difficult for us to deal with, and I'm gonna do a play here I want you guys to see. Now, it's no secret. Detonator is a problem for Pendulum decks. I agree. But if you guys re-look at the deck list, there's a reason why we're playing 3 Fenrir and 4 Bestials. This is 7 cards. That 1 card solo by itself, the Detonator. Because Druis attacks it, Magnus or Druis attacks it, Fenrir banish, they solo it. Additionally, 3 Engraver and 3 Imperm. Now, Imperm does conflict with the Super Heavy Samurai. I know it conflicts with it. I'm very aware. But it's pretty rare where you're going to be specifically going second in a 60 card deck, having both of those. And a lot of the times where you do, you're going to have so many other hand traps because you're playing 25 defensive cards. You just save the Imperm for the follow-up. So it's fine. In this time, it's not fine because we essentially draw 3 normal summons. Sorry, 2 normal summons and a special. Like Wakashi is a special, which is why I love it, which against this doesn't bode well. So our play here is we go Imperm Detonator and we kind of just pray. We normal Joker. Now this is where I learned a very hard lesson that the deck needs Typhon so bad. Like if you guys recognize right there, I don't have Typhon in this version of the deck, but the main version is when I realized I really need Typhon in the deck. It was after that duel that I added Typhon in the deck. For like there's so much extra shit that I didn't need originally. That's why you got to train with your deck. So the play here is Joker, forces hand trap, Typhon, get rid of the Detonator. He's left with nothing. like that was the line. That was the line, simple as. And I just didn't see it. Well, I didn't see it by not putting the Typhon in the extra deck. So if I put Typhon in there, we won the game. It's not over yet though. This is Ogre, Nib, Detonator. There's a reason I'm not scooping. There's a clear reason why I'm not scooping. It's because it's never over until it's gone. So we get Druid. This is why we play Druid Swarm. Is it not, guys? This is the exact reason we play this card. Now I want you guys to see a genius thing looking. This is why I'm the YCS champion. We have an Imperm here, so we can't Wakahashi, but it's still a scale. Don't forget that it's still a scale. So we're gonna play accordingly with that. It's gonna come up. We could also be on the Pendulum with a special summon with it. So we're gonna go get X, get follow up. We're not getting Node because I'm not fucking summoning. I'm going Detonator. If I went Dual Drive, search Node, and if my Dual Drive got hand trapped, make the Detonator. I lost this game so hard. Ogre onto that, Nib on my Node. I lost. This is how you play the fucking deck. You gotta be smart. You gotta telegraph what your opponent has. Clearly, it's all fucking hand traps. If he passed twice, right? Clear, like evidently, there was no time to Valor or anything like that. They already hand trapped. I know it's all hand traps. I know for a fact. Otherwise, we didn't play last year. There's no card that shows me that this is 2 dead cards. Like, there's no card in his whole deck. This is guaranteed 100,000% 2 hand traps. There's no other like possibility. Any other card, you gotta know all the meta very well. I won a YCS with this deck. So because I won a YCS with this deck that I built myself and created myself, I know the entirety of his 32 cards. If he drew any card, they're all playable. If they're in hand traps. Hence, I'm not allowing him to hand trap shit. I'm going Detonator in defense to play around Bistio, Magnuma, or Druis. Pass. 2 Nib Ogre. That's game. That's the go, baby. We won that game. Now we're going on to game 2, which is another epic game I want you guys to watch. We open Nib, Mourner, Bonfire, Tract, Engraver, and our opponent has a very good hand here. Now, I'm going to show you guys something very cool where he plays into Nibiru very hard, and that actually tells me that he has cross out. So I make a little bit of an error, even though it worked out in the end. Sometimes you got to get a little lucky. He went neg 1 there, needing to do that. Sometimes I don't even like summoning the Lacrima like that. Sometimes I just save it for later in the turn. You should have started your turn with X. I'm going to teach you guys how to play this deck. Okay, that's why you got to join the Ryzel Masterclass to learn all this shit, because Ryzel Fiendsman Masterclass teaches this. I recommend everyone to do it, especially 2025 Egypt champ if he's going to win be the Egypt champ. You always start with Bonfire, go into Ice, X, etc, because then Engraver gets you a free search at the end, and if I have Ash Blossom, I'm ashing the fuck out of Requiem. Hence, if you start with Ice. Hence, Engraver has absurd value after that. And it's the only way X gets value, because if you go Ice special X, add Sword, later get X special, later get Node, that's 3 rank 4s. But you're only doing 2 rank 4s in your play normally. Does that make sense? Because we're making 2 rank 4s, there's no value to go like you need to Ice X. There's no reason to save the Ice for later. You're losing so much value to not summon Ice first. Especially with Ash Blossom in your hand to play around for Wallace. So I could, this telegraphs a potential cross out because of how hard he's putting into Nib. I could have Mourner the dual drive on summon, but I was just feeling saucy. I was like, go ahead, dog, Nib on effect. He goes Thrust here. Talons look at my hand. I'm cool with that. I'm very cool with that. He's gonna Talons look at my hand, get rid of the Mourner. He's still going to be able to end duel on a Detonator with thing because of the talents. I don't care. Detonator and Desiree is not a problem. I'm gonna show you guys exactly why it's not a problem. So I know like after this he's gonna be on no follow-up. He has 1 card in the hand. He's gonna have a Detonator. He's gonna have this. Now this is where we're gonna cook him. Okay. Instantly, where my goal is Engraver Chaos. I'm gonna try to Chaos Angel his ass super quick. Because if we go Engraver, this is why Engraver is a whole out to Detonator. So if we drew a Joker or a Monkey Board or Wakahashi or whatever, then we're able to do all this just with that. Look look at this. We go Engraver, we go Track. Well, Wakashi's a bad example because Track would be in the grave. But he negates the Desiree as he should. Otherwise, we could go Engraver, Requiem, use Engraver first, Requiem for cost, and then summon 2, no effect on Lacrima Chaos Angel, get rid of the Desiree, then or get rid of the Detonator, or whatever, you know, get rid of both basically. Here we go Bonfire. I do that first just to check if he has Ash. He does have the Ash. He doesn't know I have Druis. I could have Druis first. I want to just see if he has the Ash because then it might affect something. Not really, but still. We go Druis, banishes Engraver. I attack the Detonator. I kill his Desiree. The reason I kill his Desiree, look at this. Bro, he has 3 interruptions, right? I get rid of the Desiree because he has no follow-up and whatsoever. He needs to specifically draw an engine piece. And if he doesn't draw an engine piece next turn, Track Lurie gets me a Chaos Angel to out the Detonator with whatever I draw. He draws Nib, and this is auto game. Auto win, bro. Track doesn't Mourner. Horrible draw. I don't care. Get Lurie, Requiem, summon Engraver, chain Requiem. No chance to Detonator on anything. Chaos Angel. Banish, attack. That's game, bro. He draws nothing. Draws Deep Barrier for turn. Scoops. And that's just game because I just summon out this, get like enter battle phase 53 game. So just like that, we 2-0'd both games like that. When we were going second against the best deck Rise of Fiendsmith, and we did it both games 2-0, like, and we drew whatever, right? That's because the deck is so powerful. And if you guys saw a replay I already posted, I'm gonna pull this up right now, where I posted a similar version of the deck, but with Draco Slayers. I already posted this video. Make sure to check that out, where I just want to show you guys one thing, what this deck does when it goes first, because you guys missed it going second. So it's a very similar deck. It just, instead, I added Draco Slayers instead of Wakahashi and Ryzeals. This version doesn't have Ryzeals, but I just want to replay this one as I did earlier. So my opponent has 4 hand traps and a starter, and we're actually gonna play through all 4 hand traps, which is insane. He ashes the Tract, otherwise Engraver will have too much value. We go Revolution Dragon to get Chaos Emperor. Bestial, like, Draco Slayers are so damn good because they synergize so well with Bestials, because we're gonna Bestial our own card. Chaos Emperor, banish it to add back to Revolution Dragon. Revolution Dragon is not once per turn to be able to get us Luster Pendulum, and Luster Pendulum and Monkey Board is full combo easily. So he's gonna have to Ogre that, to which we Monkey Board get Joker. Look at this pressure that this is applying. If you had Molcharmia anytime, we had Ash for it too. Joker, effect add, Veiler. Look at this, bro, this is absurd value for us right now. And then we just go into Closed Moon. We don't even Beyond the Pendulum. We go Closed Moon, Requiem. We're gonna go Sequence, forcing another interruption. Even though I'm not playing around 4 hand traps, I'm still having it in the back of my mind. I'm gonna at least summon the fucking Desiree first. That gets impermed, right? Looks like our turn's about to stop. We just played through 4 hand traps. He's 4 hand traps, 1 starter. This is the lucky guy, right? We have Fiendsmith follow up. It looks like I'm about to pass. Hell no. Extra deck, banish Light and Dark for Chaos Emperor. It's a Pendulum. Pendulum? How do you make Beyond the Pendulum? Full combo, bro. 4 hand traps. Now I have an option to kind of push a little bit into what he has by pen summoning Ash Blossom, doing some more plays after that by like pending Ash, pending Joker, making Princess, doing some shit like that. But I want to save the Ash in my hand just because, like, one is in a simplified game state with 2 cards and I have Ash and a trap. There's just no way he's winning. So I just decided to do this to get Exceed out, Beyond the Pendulum, and Exceed will give me a Luster, gives me crazy follow-up. So I decided to just get my 3 crazy follow-up cards and then do this. And this is just such an absurd duel where through 4 hand traps we get full combo and then full Fiendsmith stuff is follow-up, full pen follow-up. Like, it's, and the deck still plays 25 hand traps. So that's the video, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I know I did. Last look at the deck. It's this and this. If you guys want to see 40 card versions of the deck, let me know. It's very easy to do so. We just remove parts of the deck and make it 40. It's very easy to do it. You just have to cut hand traps and engine, and that's it. Hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, and make sure to go check down below for the Boxing Week sales and deals. It's pretty awesome because every single playmat ever done at Trif Gaming is back for the holidays. Thank you. Merry Christmas, everyone. See you next video. Peace.